Welcome to Yoga with Kina. Thanks for joining me today as you take time out for yourself. Find a quiet space in your home or office that you are able to disconnect and not be disturbed. And maybe even light a candle or an incense. Let's start off this practice by connecting with breath. Come to a seated position and get comfortable in your body. Maybe you sit in Indian style, Sukhasana, or lie on your back with your soles of your feet on the mat. I invite you to close your eyes or soften your gaze. What is important is that you're comfortable. And as we connect with our breath, we connect with ourselves. We also tap into our parasympathetic nervous system, rest, relaxation, and restore. And as you settle into your body, just notice the quality of your breath. Breathe into the space you are in without any judgment. Feel the air on your skin. Notice the sounds around you and settle into your body. Settle into yourself. Lengthen the inhale and exhale and notice any sensations, feelings, emotions that are present. Breathe into them. As you inhale for 3 counts and exhale for 3 counts. Place your left hand over your heart and breathe into your heart, inhaling for 3 and exhaling for 3. Continue to breathe in your heart space. Feel the breath, the expansion into your rib cage. Notice your hand rising and falling, and check in with your spirit. How is your spirit today? Continuing to inhale for 3 and exhaling for 3. If your mind shifts to thoughts, notice them and go back to the breath. You may also notice your heartbeat slowing down. And the quality of your breath changing. Continuing to inhale for 3 and exhaling for 3. Lowering your hand to your thigh. Inhaling and exhaling. Slowly lift your arms up towards the sky and open to your right. Bringing your left arm in front, right arm behind, opening up the right shoulder. Continue to stay connected with the breath, inhaling and exhaling here. Inhale, lift your arms back to center, facing forward. And exhale, opening up to the left, bringing your right arm in front, left hand behind, opening up that left shoulder. Again, staying connected with your breath. Inhale, lifting your arms back up center. Exhale, hands to heart center, pushing your thumbs into your chest, chest into your thumbs, connecting back with your breath and yourself and your spirit. Release your hands to your feet. Inhale, lift your right arm above your head. Tilt your head to the right and cradle your head, placing your right hand on the left jaw area. Extend your left arm out to your left side and breathe. Being gentle with your neck. Exhale, release, coming back to center. Inhale, lifting your left arm above your head, tilting your head to the left and cradling your head. Placing your left hand on your right jaw area and extending your right arm out to your right side. Exhale, release, coming to center. Inhale, expanding your chest forward, gently releasing your head back. Exhale, contract back towards the back, gently releasing your head forward. Cat-cow, sitting cat-cow. Going back and forward, expanding and contracting at your own pace, listening to your body. Coming back to center. Inhale, float your arms up. Exhale, bending at the elbows, cactus arms. Lift your heart up. Open your heart. Listening, what does your heart need right now? Releasing your arms. Slowly coming onto all fours, removing a blanket or block that you may be sitting on. And if you need support for your knees, place your blanket underneath your knees. Or doubling your mat over and placing your knees on top of your mat for extra support. On all fours, place your shoulders over your wrists, hips over knees, and begin to move your body freely. As you open up, shift your shoulders, hips, play with movement. Maybe lowering your hips to your heels. Inhale, lower your hips to the mat, bringing the weight of your upper body in your fingers and hands while straightening your legs behind you, releasing the tops of your feet to the mat. Exhale, bending at the knees, shift your hips to the right and now to the back towards your heels, to the left, and back again towards the front, circling your hips around to the right clockwise. Start to wake up your spine. As you come forward and shift the weight to your hands, lower your shoulders. Reversing the rotation counterclockwise to the left. Inhaling as you come forward and exhaling as you release back. Come back to all fours. Inhale, lift your tailbone, drop your belly as you look up. Exhale, draw your tailbone in and round your spine, dropping your chin forward and chest as you pull your belly in. Cat-cow. Feel free to circle your head and relieve any tension in your lower back and neck. As you open up that chest, inhale here and exhale, contracting. Inhale, shift your right leg back, bringing the ball of your foot on the mat, pushing into the heel towards the back of your mat. Now lift up that right leg. Exhale, bringing knee to chest, head to knee. Inhale, expand out. Exhale, knee to chest, head to knee. Inhale, expand out. Exhale, contracting in. Inhale, sustaining here, finding your ground, and staying here, or lifting that left arm straight out in front as an extension of your head. Exhale, bring the left arm to the mat, and now bring the right leg to the left side of the body, coming onto the ball of the foot, turning around to look at the left, feeling the stretch in the right side body. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, bring your right knee to the mat. Inhale, extend the left leg back, pushing into the ball of the foot, stretching out the calf. Inhale, lift up. Inhale here. Exhale, knee to chest, head to knee. Inhale, expand out. Exhale, knee to chest, head to knee. Inhale, expand out. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, expand, sustaining here. And lifting your right arm out as an extension of your head, keeping the back foot flexed. Exhale, lowering your right hand to the mat. The left leg on the right side body, turning around to look at that ball of the foot. Inhale, coming back to center, lowering the left knee down. Widen your knees to the width of the mat, bringing your feet together behind you and lowering your hips to your feet. Let your chest fall between your legs and stretch your arms forward and rest your head on the ground, child's pose. If there's a large gap between your hips and heels, place a blanket between there. And as you become more grounded, maybe you would like to create an intention for your practice today. Breathe into that intention. Let it fill your body. Inhale here and exhale. On the next inhale, walk your hands to the right side of your body, placing your chest over your right knee. Walk your hands back to center and take an inhale here, walking your hands to the left side of your body, placing your chest over your left knee. Coming back to center, and come back to all fours. Remove the blanket, pushing into your fingers and the palms of your hands and the balls of your feet. Lift your knees about 2 inches off the ground, pulling your belly button up, and exhale, lower down. Maybe bring your hips back to your feet in a child's pose, coming back to all fours. Taking an inhale here, lifting the knees once again. And exhale, lowering down. Stretching out. Placing the balls of your feet on the mat. Inhale, lift up one more time, and pushing the hips up and back, downward facing dog. Press into your hands, walking your feet back, your hands forward. Spreading your fingers wide. Push your shoulders away from your ears, bringing your shoulder blades together on your back. Walking out your dog as you bring one heel down and bending the opposite knee. Playing around here, bending both knees, just feeling your groove and what a downward facing dog feels comfortable to you. Inhale, looking at your hands, and exhale, walking your feet up to meet your hands. Grab your elbows and swing from side to side very gently. Release your hands to the mat. Inhale, lifting up, standing up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release your hands at your side into Tadasana. Feel all 4 corners of your feet in the ground, turning from side to side from the waist area, swinging, freeing yourself of any energy that's unwanted here. Allow your body to release. Let go of what doesn't serve you. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, bending from the hips and knees. Inhale, halfway lift, placing your hands on your shins. Exhale, lower down and bring your right foot to the back of the mat. Come to the ball of your right foot in a high lunge, placing your hands on your hips. Your left knee over your left ankle. Inhale, lift your arms up, squeezing your feet in the ground. Inhale, lift, straightening the front knee. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lifting up once again. Exhale, hands to heart center. Turning to your left, placing your right elbow on your left thigh and opening up your left shoulder. Your hands are heart center. You can also lower that right knee for a little bit more stability. Staying connected with your breath. Bring both hands to either side of the front foot, releasing the left foot back into plank position. Exhale, lowering the knees to the mat, the chest to the mat. Inhale, lifting up in a baby cobra, bringing your shoulders up and back. Exhale, coming to the balls of your feet, pushing your hips back in down dog. Pushing into the hands. Inhale, looking at your hands and walking your feet up to meet your hands. The top of the mat. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release your hands at your side, Tadasana. Inhale, lift your arms above your head. And exhale, bow forward to yourself. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, extend your left leg back on the ball of your left foot, high lunge. Place your hands on your hips, square your hips, lift your arms up towards the sky. Push your feet into the ground. Inhale, straighten out the front leg, lifting up. Exhale, bend the front knee over the ankle. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower, placing your hands at heart center. Turn to your right, placing your left elbow on your right knee. Again, you can release your left knee here on the mat for a little stability, or lift it up. Breathing into this space. If your knee is on the ground, come up onto the ball of the back foot and lift up your knee. Bring your hands to either side of the front foot. Extend your right leg back. Lower your knees to the mat, your chest to the mat. Inhale, lifting up in a baby cobra. Shoulders up and back. Exhale, come on to the balls of your feet. Float your hips back and up. Down dog. Inhale here and walk your feet to meet your hands at the top of the mat. Inhale, stand up, floating your arms above your head. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release your arms to the side. Inhale, lifting your arms above your head. Exhale, fold forward from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walk your feet back or jump into plank. And exhale, lowering down to the mat. Inhale, upward facing dog or baby cobra. Exhale, pushing back your hips, down dog. Take a couple of breaths here. Inhale, lift up your right leg straight back behind. And exhale, bring your right knee to your chest, pulling up the belly and towards the spine. Step that right foot between your hands and lower your left knee to the mat. Inhale, lift your chest up, crescent moon pose. Bring your arms up, draw your tailbone down. Bending at the elbows, opening up your heart. On the last exhale, draw your hips back over your left knee and put your hands on the mat or block to support you. You can also place a blanket under the left knee. Inhale, come back to crescent moon pose. Exhale, come to the ball of your back foot, lift your knee and bring your right foot back into the down dog. Inhale. And exhale, walk or jump the top of the mat in a forward fold. Inhale, lifting up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lifting your arms up above your head. Exhale, folding forward, bending from the hips and the knees. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, walking both feet back to plank or jumping. Lowering to the mat. Inhale, upward dog or baby cobra. Exhale, pushing your hips back, tucking your toes, down dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up and back, straight behind. Exhale, knee to chest, walking that foot between both hands, bringing your right knee down to the mat. Inhale, lifting up, crescent moon pose. Exhale, bending from the elbows, opening up your chest, following the breath. On your next exhale, pushing back into your right knee, straighten out your left leg, bending from the hips, placing your hands on the mat or block. Inhale, bending back into that left knee, lifting up. Exhale, coming onto the ball of the foot, lifting up the knee and bringing that left foot back into down dog. Inhale, look at your hands, and exhale, walk or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, lifting up, and exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, releasing your hands and exhaling here. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. Halfway lift. Exhale, bring your right leg back to warrior one. Your left foot is at a 90-degree angle from the top of the mat. The back is at a 45. Placing your hands on your hips, hips square. Inhale, lift your arms above your head. Exhale, opening up to warrior two. Sending your left arm forward, right arm behind, looking over your left arm. Turn the palms of your hands towards the sky. Right hand down right leg, left arm back diagonally, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle pose, left elbow to left knee, right hand diagonally towards the front of the room. Inhale, back to peaceful warrior. Exhale, back to side angle pose. Inhale, peaceful warrior. Staying here, straighten out the front knee. Bring your left arm towards the front of the mat, circling. Now place it on the shin, a block, or the mat, triangle pose, Trikonasana. Right arm is towards the sky, pushing into both feet, looking up. Inhale, bend the front knee, circling the right hand back into peaceful warrior. Exhale, hands to either side of the front foot, left leg back into plank, down dog. Inhale, look at the top of the mat. Exhale, walk or jump to the top. Inhale, lifting up with your arms. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release your arms to your side. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward, bending from the hips. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, extend the left leg back into warrior one. Front foot is at a 90-degree angle, knee is over ankle, and maybe widening out your front or back foot to make sure that your hips are square. Inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, opening up to warrior two, right hand towards the front of the room, left towards the back, looking over your right arm. Squeezing your thighs together, the palms of your hands towards the sky. Bring your left hand down your left leg, right hand diagonally back, peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle pose, right elbow to right thigh, left arm towards the front of the room. Inhale, back to peaceful warrior. Exhale, side angle pose. Inhale back to peaceful warrior. Sustain here and straighten out the front leg, circling the right arm all the way to the front of the room and now to the mat, your shin or block. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Left arm is extended towards the sky. You're looking up towards the sky. Slight bend to the front knee. Inhale, bending front knee back to peaceful warrior. Exhale, hands to either side of the front foot, extending that right foot back into a down dog. Inhale, look at your hands. Exhale, walk or jump to the top of the mat. Lift up, standing up, heart open. Exhale, hands to heart center. Release your arms to your side. Standing at the top of your mat. Place your feet hip distance apart, stepping into all four corners of your feet. Bending at your knees, sending your hips back. Chair pose. Lifting your arms above your head or bringing your hands to heart center. You can stay here or clasp your hands together, bringing them behind your head, pushing your head into your hands and hands into your head. Taking an inhale here and exhale, lowering down just a little bit. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, release your arms to your side. Stepping into all four corners of the feet. Inhale, lifting up into a chair pose, sending the hips back. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward, jumping or walking back into a plank pose. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, baby cobra or upward facing dog. Exhale, pushing back into down dog. Inhale, lift your right leg back behind. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, lifting the right leg back behind again. Exhale, knee to your left elbow. Inhale, lifting up behind again. Exhale, right knee to right elbow. Place your right knee on the outer side of the mat, your right heel on the inner side of your body. Extend your left knee and foot down the mat. Squeeze your knees together. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, lower down. Coming onto your elbows, or a modified pigeon pose is lying on your back. Place the soles of your feet on the mat, bend your right knee, and place your right ankle on your left knee. Stay here, or lovingly grab the back of your left thigh. Lift the left foot and gently pull the thigh towards you. You decide which position is best for you. Inhale, come to your hands. The ball of the back foot, lift up the back knee, and lift the right leg and three-legged dog behind you. Now open up the right hip, sending the right heel towards the left side of the room. Place that right leg back down in down dog. Inhale, walk or jump to the top of the mat. Now lift up, stand up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, sitting back into chair pose. Exhale, folding forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jumping or walking back into plank, lowering down. Inhale, upward dog or baby cobra. Exhale to down dog. Now Inhale, lift the left leg straight back behind three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee to right elbow. Inhale, three-legged dog once again. Exhale, left knee to left elbow. Place your left knee on the left side of the mat and left heel towards the right side of the mat. Extend your right leg back, placing your knee and top of the foot on the mat. Inhale, squeeze your knees together, extend your arms out to the side, lift up, and exhale, fold forward. You can also do reclining pigeon pose by laying on your back and placing both soles of the feet on the mat, bending your left knee and placing your left ankle on your right knee. Inhale, come on the ball of the back foot, place your hands on the mat, lift your knee up, and lift your left leg back up in three-legged dog. Now open up the left hip, sending the left heel towards the right side of the room. Or your left leg to the mat in down dog. Inhale, look at your hands, and exhale, walk or jump to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale, lift your arms above your head. Exhale, turn to the right, open up with your right foot, stepping out in a wide-legged stance, clasping your arms behind you, opening up your shoulders, and exhale, folding forward, stepping into the edges of your feet, slight bend to the knees, folding from the hips. And if your arms are hyperextended, bending the elbows and breathing. Release your arms to the mat. Bend your right knee, extend your left leg out, and now bend your left knee and extend your right leg out, bending from side to side, your own pace. It's like a dance, maybe opening up your hands, flowing, or staying on one side, whichever's best for you. Remembering to breathe, staying connected with the inhale and exhale. Come back to center. In a forward fold, placing your elbows on the mat, if possible. Now place your hands on your hips and lifting up in a flat back. Heel toe your feet in towards each other. Now turn back towards the front of the room, hands to heart center. Lower your hands to your side. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, opening up with your left foot towards the left side of the room, coming to a warrior two to the front of the room. Lowering your hands or lifting them in warrior two to the back of the room. Creating a dance and a flow here. Just listening to your body and doing what's best for you. Maybe saying your intention every time you open up into a warrior two. Coming back to warrior two to the front of the room. Turning the palms of your hands towards the sky, ready to receive. Now place your left hand over your heart, your right hand over your left. Open back up out, coming back to center, warrior two to the back of the room. Opening up your hands towards the sky again. Placing your hand over your heart and your other hand over your hand that's on your heart. Receiving. Lift up, heel toe your feet closer together. Deep breath in, lift up your arms above the head, and exhale, stick out your tongue, bend your knees, release your arms. Inhale, lift up, compassion. Exhale, judgment. Inhale, lifting up possibility. Exhale, limits. Inhale, lifting up love. Exhale, hate. Inhale, lifting up confidence. And exhaling fear. Lifting up, bring your hands to your hips, heel toe your feet back in, bring your left foot to the top of the mat, hands to heart center, releasing your arms to the side. Your feet are hip distance apart, stepping into all four corners of the feet, feeling the strength in the ground. Shifting your weight to your left foot, all four corners as you lift up the right sole of your foot to either your ankle, below the knee on the shin, or above the knee on the thigh. In tree pose. Place your hands on your hips, lift up out of that left hip, and either leave your hands on your hips or at your heart center. Inhale, lift up, opening up your arms into tree pose, opening up your heart and finding something to focus on straight out in front of you. Breathing. Bent, bring it towards the front of the room. Now cross it over your left leg, maybe using the right ball of your foot as a kickstand, or wrapping it around the back of your calf. Bending at the knees, sending the hips back. Lift up your arms, crossing your left arm underneath your right and crossing at the elbows and wrist. Lift your elbows to the height of your shoulders or stay with your hands at heart center. Making sure your hips are square towards the front of the room. Stepping into all four corners of the left foot. Inhale, lift your right knee, front, and exhale, lower to the mat, massaging out your left ankle. Stepping into all four corners of both feet again. And now placing the weight in your right foot. Bring the sole of your left foot to your ankle, below your knee, or above your knee. Just be careful not to place the sole of the foot on the knee. Hands are on your hips. Bring them to heart center. Inhale, lift up, opening up your arms, opening up your heart, finding that space on the ground to focus on for balance. Inhale, lift the left leg over the right. Eagle pose, again using the left ball of the foot as a kickstand or wrapping it around the back of your calf. Crossing your right arm underneath your left at the elbows and wrist. Inhale, lift the left knee up, and exhale, lower down, massaging out your left ankle. With your feet hip distance apart, start to slowly heel toe your feet out towards the sides of the mat and bending at the knees and hips, sending your hips back. Heel toe your feet out once more, placing your hands on the mat, now your hips on the mat, and stretching out your feet to your sides. You can also place a blanket underneath your hips for a little bit more support, or just stay on the mat, whichever is comfortable for you. Spine straight. Lift up your left hand above your head, right hand on the inside of your right leg, and inhale, lift up out of the hips as you lower to the right using your hand and elbow as support on your mat. Left arm is diagonally to the side, opening up your chest, your left shoulder, looking up towards the sky. Inhale, coming back to center. Put your left hand on the inside of your left leg, lifting up your right hand above your head. Inhale, lift up out of the spine and lower to the left, using your hand and elbow again as support. Right arm is diagonally to the side. Lifting your chest up, opening your shoulder up and looking up. Staying connected with the breath. Inhale, lift up, back to center. Lifting up out of the spine, taking a deep inhale here. And exhale, walk your hands straight out in front, just bending from your hips. Maybe your elbows can touch the ground. If not, totally fine. You can also use a block. Lower your head down and inhale, roll up. Bring the soles of the feet in front of you on the mat. Inhale, lift up your right foot. And now your left foot, keeping your hands on the mat for stability. Feeling it through the core, and maybe releasing your arms and lifting them up, pulling up from the core. Maybe even straightening out the right foot, bringing it back to center. And now the left foot and back to center. Maybe both feet. Back to center, and now lower the soles of the feet to the mat. Sitting cat-cow. Inhale, release your heart forward. Head moves gently towards the back of the mat. Exhale, release your upper back towards the back of the mat, head forward. Taking this flow a couple more times. Hold on to the backs of your thighs and slowly roll down on the mat. Your heels back to your hips. Place your arms on the mat. Shoulder blades are up, back, behind. Elbows are on the mat. Lift up your arms towards the sky, keeping your elbows on the mat. Pushing into your feet and elbows. Lift up your hips. Chin towards chest. Bridge pose. Exhale, release, lowering your hips down slowly. And now releasing your hands, windshield wiping your knees from side to side to release your lower back. Come back to center, heels to hips once again, arms are at your side. Shoulder blades are back behind on the mat, pushing into the mat. Inhale, lift your hips up. Staying here or clasping your arms underneath your body, your hands towards the top of the mat, head towards the back of the mat, chin to chest. Breathing. Releasing your hands and exhale, slowly rolling down. Again, windshield wiping your knees from side to side. And now coming back to center. Maybe grab a blanket here and cross your right leg over your left, or keep both soles of the feet on the mat. Scoot your hips to the right and lower your knees to the left. Maybe having the blanket underneath your knees for support, opening your arms out to the side and looking over your right shoulder. Try to have both shoulders on the ground. If your legs are crossed, uncrossing your legs, bringing the soles of your feet back to the mat and coming back to center. Now cross your left leg over your right, scooting your body over to the left and lower your knees to the right. Again, using a blanket, opening your arms and look over to your left shoulder. If your legs are crossed, releasing the cross of your legs, bring the soles of your feet back to the mat. Bring your knees to your chest, and now your knees towards your armpits, arms on the inner side of the body, circling around to the outer part of the feet, holding onto your feet, happy baby pose, rocking from side to side, massaging out your lower back, and just giving thanks to yourself for this practice today. Staying connected with your breath. Releasing the hold of your legs. And now wrapping your hands, your arms around your shins, hugging your legs, staying here, or lifting up your head. And exhale, lowering down, sending your feet down the mat, arms are at your side. Shavasana. Settling into the earth and the ground. Closing your eyes or softening your gaze. Relaxing your forehead, your eyelids, your cheeks. Now releasing your tongue from the top of your mouth. Relaxing your neck, your shoulders, upper arms, your elbows, forearms. Relaxing your wrists, hands, and fingers. Letting go of your upper chest and back, your torso, feeling your hips on the ground, completely letting go. Relaxing your thighs, knees, calves, and shins. Now your ankles, feet, and toes. Completely letting go. Take a deep inhale and exhale, bringing small movements to your fingers, toes, feet, wrists, and ankles. Stretching your arms above your head on the mat, stretching your body out. Bring your soles of your feet to the mat and turn to one side as you use your arm to support you and hold your head. Your knees are bent. Pushing up with your hands and coming to a seated, comfortable position. Get comfortable. Inhale, lift your arms above your head. Exhale, hands to heart center, bringing both of your palms together. Let's take 3 clearing breaths, inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. One more time. If you'd like to join me with an Om, taking a deep inhale here. Namaste, and thank you for joining me today. May the divine light and complexity in me see the divine light and complexity in you. Namaste, Ashe, and Amen.